Hey everybody, you can see I got my lettering straightened up, so that's a good thing. And today's lesson is about vision. I think we all need vision to see where we're going, to accomplish our mission in life. And we can see here that number one says vision is the ability to see. Of course, there's some components there for us to have the ability to see. We first have to have eyes. We have to have eyes that are open, and we have to have some sort of understanding of what we're seeing, and we have to have a perception that's correct, it's not distorted, and we also have to have light. And so, because I'm a faith-based person, I say that the light is the light of truth. And we're sailing through an ocean of lies and deceit. And that's just the fact of the matter in today's world. We're sailing through an ocean of lies and deceit. And we have to, if we're going to have good vision, if we're going to get where we want to go, we have to look for what is the truth, what's verifiable. There's so many people who are really good at promoting things, but in the end, when you look at it squarely, it's just words. It's words that's meant to deceive you. It's meant to manipulate you, intimidate you, dominate you, and those are characteristics of witchcraft. And so you see, you're not going to get to where you want to go if you follow the people who are trying to sell you the snake oil. And so one of the things that about vision is it makes life so simple. When you get up in the morning and you can see properly, you can get yourself dressed, you can bathe yourself, you can go about your business. But supposing you got up in the morning and it was completely dark and there was no way to turn on a light, and you're bumping around trying to find what you need to do for the day, and you have no goal. I'm really talking about two kinds of vision here. I'm talking about natural vision and the vision that we need for life, the motivation that we need. And so, but they run parallel to each other. And so you're bumping around and you can't see where you're going, and you go out on the street and you fall into a pothole, and you stumble into a ditch. And life without light is incredibly difficult. But when you have vision, it makes life very simple. Now you can see what you're doing. You can see where you're going. You get up in the morning and you know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing for the day. I've got this, and this that I want to accomplish. And if something comes in the way, I can push it out of the way. Don't become so distracted. Number three here. Life demands us to be disciplined. Every action has a consequence. And so if we're not disciplined, we have to accept the consequences of not being disciplined. We have to accept that there's going to be chaos in our life. And we're not designed to thrive in chaos. We're trying to bring order out of the chaos. And so every day we're trying to be successful. We're trying to become people of value, and distractions come. And we have to decide, is this a distraction that I have to deal with? Or is this a distraction that's just trying to keep me from accomplishing what I've set out to do? Now, the beautiful thing about vision is you can see things that haven't been accomplished yet. Whether it's a flower garden and some lady, she has a vision of how she wants to lay it all out. And that vision is for you yourself. The vision doesn't come as a corporate vision. She can employ or encourage or have other people help her with her vision. And a man might set out to build a skyscraper or a house or a bridge. And that vision is in his mind. It doesn't come as a corporate vision. Now, can he accomplish all this by himself? No, we have to have other people to help us accomplish the vision that we have received. But the vision doesn't come to a group of people. And so don't be surprised when you have a vision of what you believe you are supposed to accomplish, what you believe your purpose is, if other people can't see that vision. That's completely normal. Don't be surprised if there's people who have a loss-oriented thinking style and they say, no, 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 you can't do that. You can't accomplish that because of what, this, And so don't be surprised. Expect it. When you expect it, you just keep moving on. You don't allow that distraction to take away your vision. Another thing about vision is it controls our behavior. Because, like I say, we get up in the morning, we know what we're going to do. If you have no goal, if you have no vision, any road will get you there. Any road will get you to nowhere. But if you know where you're going, you know what you want to accomplish, and you know what your purpose is for life, it controls your behavior. You get up in the morning and you go about your business and you do what needs to be done and you accomplish what needs to be accomplished. Now, there are hindrances to our vision. We can become distracted, and it can be a good distraction. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they said their friend, she all of a sudden in the middle of the sermon at church, she got up to go to the kitchen. She thought of something that needed to be done, and it distracted her. It possibly distracted her from helping her to hear what God's purpose was for her life. So that brings us to blind spots. A blind spot is when there are areas that you can't see, and every one of us has blind spots. And when you can't see something, you're blind in that area, and somebody has to help you. Now, the characteristics of a blind spot are that our impact is different than our intentions. So let me give you an illustration. So maybe you see two friends. There's two friends over there, and they're not agreeing with each other. And so you go up to one of them and you say, "Don't be stupid." And your intent is to encourage them to make a good decision here. But what he's hearing you say is, "You're acting stupid." And so he becomes irritated at you. His river of emotion is already up. And then you say, "Don't be stupid." And so he leaves, and he becomes very cool to you. And so, you're like, "Whoa, what did I do? I was trying to encourage this guy. That was my intent. It was good." But later, when the river of emotion comes down and you're able to communicate with him, and he said, "But you told me I'm stupid." I said, no, I never said that. I didn't say you were stupid. I said, "Don't be stupid." And he said, "Well, that sounded to me like you're saying I'm already stupid, so don't be stupid." And so then you allow that feedback, and you say, and you make a correction. And you say, "Okay, what I should have said is, you're a smart guy. Don't do something stupid." And that totally changes it. You see, so if we don't allow feedback, it can help. It can keep us from accomplishing what we want to accomplish, because we all have blind spots, and when we're in the frame, we can't see the picture. And so you're trying to accomplish this. You're working so hard, but it's not working out for you. And you go to your friend and you say, "Okay, this is what my problem is, and this is what I'm struggling with, and I think I have a blind spot. Can you help me?" And because he's not in the frame, he can see the picture, and he says, "Oh, yeah, I think you can make this adjustment. You can go here, you can do there, and you can accomplish what you want to accomplish." And so it's very important that we allow feedback. When people can't allow feedback, they can't go far at all, because they can't improve, then they can't learn, and they stay stuck in their own level of understanding, and they're trying to force that level of understanding onto everybody else. So that was number 3, not accepting feedback. Number 4 is lacking perception. Now, perception, I've got 2 eyes, and so, I have a depth perception. But people who only have 1 eye, they don't have that depth perception. And I'm told they have to acclimate to that, and they have to compensate for that. And even like taking a hammer and hitting a nail, it's a little bit hard to perceive exactly where that is. Now, there's a lot of people out there who are trying to destroy our perception. They're using mirrors and smoke and unverifiable things, and they're trying to manipulate you into doing something that you aren't called to do. They're trying to get you to be the person that you're not really designed to be. And so in that setting, you're not thriving. You're not accomplishing your vision for life. And so there's some, because I'm a faith-based person, I believe in God. There's some verses I wanted to read. Acts 28:27 says, "For the hearts of the people are hardened, and their ears cannot hear, and they have closed their eyes, so their eyes cannot see, and their ears cannot hear, and they cannot understand, and they cannot turn to me." These are people who are not looking for truth. These are people that when you present them with truth, they say, "I don't want to hear that." And they may not say it out loud. They may say, "Oh, that's so interesting. I'm so happy you told me." But inside they're saying, "No, no, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to make this correction. I don't want to make this change. I don't want to become diligent. I don't want to have direction for my life." And so as they turn away from the light, they turn into the darkness. All right, when they turn away from the light and turn into the darkness, they begin to move into this darkness. They can actually begin to recognize, hey, I'm in darkness. And there's a verse in the Bible that says they create their own fire and they walk by the sparks of that fire. And so we can see that that's a false light. It's not the truth, but it's something that they have generated out of their own head, and it's not true, and it's not going to help them with their vision. Another one, and this is a sure disaster, is in John 3:20, and it says, "All who do evil hate the light and refuse to go near it for fear their sins will be exposed." And so integrity and honesty. We all do evil, but when we admit it, I'm not a perfect person. I need help. And we recognize that, and we admit it, and we turn away from it. We turn away from doing evil. Then we're able to see. But the people who hate the light, who are doing evil, they want to live in darkness. Now, are they going to be successful in their life if they're stumbling around in the darkness? No, of course not. Are they going to fill their purpose in life? Of course not. Because they're out there walking in darkness and they hate the things that are evil. Now, are those people going to enjoy it when you shine a flashlight into that area? No, they're going to hate you. Expect it. But, if you've been bitten by a snake, do you go and try to make friends with the snake and say, "Snake, I don't think you should have bit me"? No, 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 no. You try to heal, and then you warn other people about that snake. And whether it's politics or religion or bad business or a scam or somebody who's trying to sell you some snake oil, whatever it is, you're warning other people, don't go over there. That's a disastrous area. That is not light that is going to give you vision for life. So today, this is maybe the most important thing, is that it takes persistence to get to where you want to go. The guy who wants to build the house, he has to sit down and draw up a plan. He has to gather up the materials. He has to employ people to help him, and he has to have a good foundation, and he has to build this thing in such a way that when the storms come, it doesn't just wash away. So he has to build it on something solid. And that's the way our life is. We build our life on something solid. We build it on the truth. And so, what are you becoming? That's the question for today. As you see the direction of your life, are you becoming a person who's looking for truth, which is light, which will help you with your vision? Are you a person who is happy to just follow the crowd and just be a part of things, and you don't question and you don't wonder, is this truth or is this truth? What's really going to help me? What are you becoming? That's the question for today. Are you becoming a person with vision, or are you becoming a person who can be manipulated and intimidated and dominated and controlled and moved into an area where you can't accomplish the purpose that you have for your life? And if you're not filling that purpose, let me tell you, you're not going to find fulfillment. And then is when you're tempted to do other things. And things that I call them self-medication. you're tempted to do drugs, sex, alcohol, you want to overachieve, you want to bully other people because it gives you a temporary feel good. And so for my encouragement for today is become a person of vision by finding the light, which is the truth, and then following and being persistent and not becoming distracted. Thank you. I hope this has helped someone.